Sly News, one of them is Sly Media. This right here is my updated movie news. Eddie Murphy right now is promoting his new movie Beverly Hills Cop 4. And while he's promoting, he just did an interview with Collider. They asked him with the success of Kung Fu Panda 4 that just came out this year, and also the success of Puss in Boots that came out a few years ago, are we getting to Shrek 5? Eddie Murphy announced in an interview that he just finished the first draft voice acting for Shrek 5, and he said it's slated to come out next year in 2025. Also, as well, he announced that there will be a Donkey spinoff too. So Puss in Boots got his spinoff movies. Donkey will have his own spinoff as well. Wow. So this is big news. Big news. This is how much of a Shrek fan I am. I don't know if any of y'all remember this old VHS tape, the very first Shrek, man. I had it when I was a little kid. So us 90s babies, we love Shrek a lot. So I'm so happy it's finally come back to theaters again. I saw all four of them theaters. I actually have all four of them at the house. This is the first one, of course, I got on VHS. That's how much I love Shrek. But yeah, so Shrek is coming back. And at the end, if anybody saw Puss in Boots, which actually is a good movie, Puss in Boots 2. If you haven't seen the second one, please check it out. It's a very, very good movie. But in the end of the second movie, Puss in Boots 2, he says, "Hey, I'm finna go visit some old friends and all that." And the camera shoots to far, far away, and everybody's like, "Oh!" As the audience, we're like, "Oh, does that mean we're getting another Shrek?" When he said, we see far, far away and say he's gonna visit some old friends, so I guess that clarifies in that Easter egg at the end of Puss in Boots 2. We will be getting the Shrek 5. So I'm happy and all. I'm not actually another fun fact. People actually don't know this about Shrek. Chris Farley, the late actor, he was actually supposed to play Shrek before Mike Myers did. It was supposed to be Chris Farley. Chris Rock has confirmed it in interviews. Rob Schneider and David Spade said really it's supposed to be Chris Farley that actually voiced Shrek. It wasn't supposed to be Mike Myers at first. And everybody knows Chris Farley. He was in actually Beverly Hills Ninja, that very funny movie with Chris Rock. He was in that. He was in Tommy Boy. Everybody knows about that with David Spade. So yeah, anybody don't know who Chris Farley is, just look him up on YouTube. Chris Farley, very funny guy. Started off on SNL and then made his way to the top, and all. But very, you can look it up online, what happened to him, how he died, and everything like that. But that's who actually was supposed to voice Shrek, Chris Farley. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm definitely happy about it. Like I said, I'm a big Shrek fan. Now, this is a kids movie I would definitely go see in theaters when it comes out next year. Definitely gonna go see Shrek 4. I mean Shrek 5, I should say. Shrek 5. I definitely will see Shrek 5 when it comes out in theaters. I'm definitely gonna be excited to watch it and go see it, man. I can't wait. I feel like Eddie Murphy's doing this thing now. I think Will Smith did a few years ago where they returned to old franchises that made them a lot of money. So they first said they're not gonna do it no more, but they decided, hey, I'm gonna do it. Because Eddie Murphy first said he was done with Shrek. He wasn't gonna do no Shrek no more. He wasn't gonna do any of those movies anymore. And now he's back doing it because, like I said, them franchises, they made a lot of money. It was all classics. Like you saw it a few years ago, he did Coming to America 2. I know that wasn't that good, but he returned back to that because that's a fan favorite. People like. Now this year, he has Beverly Hills Cop 4 coming out that he's doing. So now he's doing with Shrek. He's returning to Shrek. So he returned a lot of these old franchises that made a lot of money. So that's what pretty much that's what he's doing now. I won't be surprised if we get the Dr. Dolittle movie. I know they had three of them that went straight to DVD, the ones with Kyla Pratt and all, but I wouldn't be surprised if he decided to do another Dr. Dolittle. That wouldn't shock me one bit at all. I know Robert Downey Jr. did Dr. Dolittle a few years back, but that movie was good and didn't make no money in the box office, so I know Robert Downey Jr. did it, but I won't be surprised if Eddie Murphy decided to return to Dr. Dolittle as well. Raven Simone was also played his daughter in that movie as well, so I won't be surprised if he turned to that. That's another favorite of mine too. Dr. Dolittle, Shrek, Mulan. Those are the movies that I grew up with. Grew up watching Eddie Murphy on before I got a little older when I was able to watch, First 48, the Beverly Hills Cop movies all day, and Coming to America. So I knew about him as adult stuff he did later on. Then watching his famous stand-up comedy shows like Raw and Delirious and everything. But as a kid, the first thing I saw Eddie Murphy on was when I heard him voice Mushu the Dragon, Mulan. Then he voiced the donkey in Shrek, and of course, him playing Dr. John Dolittle, of course. So all these movies, of course, I have in the house as well. I have both of the. I only have one. I actually only have one. I actually have one Dr. Dolittle 2, and of course, like I said, I have 4 Shreks. I don't have Mulan at the house. You don't have that on DVD or 90. I have Mulan, but those are those are all his movies that I liked, I enjoyed, and I grew up watching them. So I'm glad he returned a lot of these old franchises. I'm able to see him, but I think Shrek is I'm probably most excited for out of all of them, just based off the fact I grew up on Shrek. That's still one of my favorite franchises, and also I'm definitely looking forward to that. So Eddie Murphy announced it. Yes, Shrek 5 will be coming next year in 2025, and a Donkey spinoff. I'm excited to see it because when I saw Puss in Boots get a spinoff first, I was like, okay, Puss in Boots got a spinoff, but I'm like, what about Donkey? I had been saying it because I'm a fan of the Donkey's character. That's my favorite character of the whole Shrek franchise. So I'm like, what about Donkey and all that? And we're finally getting a Donkey, spinoff by himself. So next to Tigger and Bugs Bunny, Donkey was actually one of my favorite cartoon just characters appear as a child growing up. It was Tigger, Donkey, and Bugs Bunny. So, man, I'm so happy. Definitely excited about this and all. So, like I always say, if you like the content, please don't hesitate to hit the like, subscribe button. This is Sly News right here on Mr. Sly Media. Appreciate all the love for all the views I've been getting on videos, especially for the Sonic movie trailer when I talked about that trailer and what's coming. It's pretty much been a closed deal that it's pretty much gonna come out end of the next month. At the end of July, around San Diego Comic Con, they will release the Sonic 3 trailer. So stay tuned for that when that comes out. And Sonic 3 trailer comes out in July. I'm definitely gonna do a review on it when the trailer drops. I can't wait. One of my most anticipated movies that's coming out this year. But that's pretty much just clarified, I should say. That's when that movie will be coming out. It will be coming out at the end, not the movie, but that's when the trailer will be coming out at the end of July, Sonic 3. That's when the director directed Sonic, his birthday is in July. San Diego Comic Con July, just all the stars lined up for it to come out right in July. So that's when, so stay tuned for that when that comes out in July, the trailer for it all. But appreciate all the love, all the videos, all the love and support I've been getting on Sly News. Thank y'all for doing this. I'm going on year 3 of doing this, so thank y'all for all the love for y'all. Appreciate all that and everything. So, like I said, like, comment, subscribe if you like this video as well. Y'all have a good night. Be blessed. This is Sly News, one of Mr. Sly Media.